Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Good evening, messenger.
Allahu Akbar, Allah.
You convinced us that you were the last messenger.
Allahu Akbar.
How many other bastard children do you have?
Allahu Akbar, Allah.
Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Let me fast forward it on a still shot. That looks good. I like that shot right there. I like that shot. Isn't that? Look at the cinematography in that shot. Woo-hoo-hoo. Anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button and click the link in the description box below to watch the film 9 Wives. And let me y'all don't need to see me. Y'all know what I look like. You know what I mean? And I want to talk about this Jermall Charlo situation, man. And I read what happened. And at the end of the day, in the grand scheme of things, it's much to do about nothing. And I just refuse to put the man's mugshot up. You know what I mean? It's a petty crime. I thank God that it is a crime of meager value. You know, I know the waitress may be distraught because come to find out he is a world-class fighter and there's a level of intimidation there. But at the end of the day, man, hopefully this is a lesson learned to Jermall Charlo about their shall we say it, their attitude. You know, the Charlos are typically hot or cold. It just depends on their mood. You know, they don't have a consistent public persona. I think they really need to work on that, because when they start going on the B side of cards, their fan base will be minute. It won't be much out of the Texas region. But I'm rooting for these kids, man. I know they don't like me. That's fine. I don't care. I care about their ascension to greatness. And this is just a hiccup. It's gonna go away tomorrow. It's nothing big. Jermall's gonna bail himself out. They're not gonna go to court. The judge is gonna show up. He's gonna plead to a no contest or whatever the case may be, because I know they pick it up. It's a minor crime, y'all. So he won't be doing no jail time. I know people are rooting for, oh, he gotta do. Nah, man. Jermall, go be happy. He got enough money where he doesn't even have to show up for court for something like this, you know. So he'll have his representatives show up. And that'll be the end of it. The bad thing about it is, see, when you commit these crimes, and this is why I want to do this. This is the bigger reason why I want to do this video. It's not more about Jermall. It's about understanding who we are in this society. Once you get a mugshot out there, it's forever. And I took a mugshot, at 19 or something like that. I don't know. Feel free to Google it. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what I looked like at 19 when I got arrested. So feel free to y'all do your research and find it. But when you have a mugshot out there, it lasts forever. And this is why I want all the young fighters coming up and the fighters who have not been arrested. You understand, or who have never committed a crime, stay that way. It's not cool to be in the system, because every time from this point on, you lose a fight, a media member cannot like you because you lost a fight, and they're gonna accidentally put the mug shot up. You know, Shakur Stevenson, box rec, accidentally put his photo up. You understand? So at the end of the day, I think that be cognizant of that. Jermall Charlo, yeah, they got to fix that. I mean, I don't know who's with Jermall and Jermall Charlo, but that's a kink in their armor as it pertains to their personality. You know, I don't care that they don't like me. I don't care that they'll never do an interview with me, probably. ever again. I stand on what I believe in. I stand on firm what I believe, but I don't want uh uh them to go out like this and make immature decisions like this. And now that mugshot, oh, trust me when I say this, they're gonna use that mugshot and use that mugshot, and they're gonna wear it out as best they can. And the irony about it is, 80% of the time they use it, Jamel and Jamal aren't gonna know it because they don't know the publication. The publication can be in Israel. The publication can be in the UK. The publication can be in Russia. How about a Russian journalist? How about Jamal next fight is a Russian journalist? He's never gonna read that newspaper. You get what I'm saying? Now I know social media makes us a little bit closer, and but at the end of the day, he's never gonna know when that mugshot is gonna be used because all people need to type in, and I don't is Jamal Charlo arrested, and boom, his mugshot shows up. So at the end of the day, man, I root for them. Shout out to Miss Aunt Peggy. I know Aunt Peggy is like pretty frustrated right now. Aunt Peggy is the biggest Charlo Brothers fans, and I stand on what I believe. I'm glad this was a slap in the wrist, a slap on the wrist, and let this be a lesson learned. Let the mistake Jamal made a couple nights ago be a lesson to every athlete, everybody in the world. And it just doesn't stem to athletes, man. Don't make spontaneous negative decisions because now Jamal Charlo will. I mean, seriously. Now, when his fans Google him, he has an 8-year-old fan that may not like him anymore because he was arrested. Because his father, the father of the 8-year-old child, is a doctor, is a black doctor, is a Mexican lawyer, is a white school teacher, and they've done things basically how we say the American dream way, and they don't want their child looking up to an athlete that has a record, and that's how you lose fans. Fuck that culture shit. Oh man, do it for the culture. Hey, people bragging about going to jail. What's cool about going to jail, man? You know what I mean? Outside of protecting what you create, outside of self-defense, but doing it for petty. This is a petty crime. And hopefully Jamal learned his lesson, man. Jamal is not for real, for real. Jamal is a loud guy, but deep down inside, he's a very passionate guy. And I know he has discipline. I know him because he's with his high school sweetheart and they have 5 kids. So I know he's a great person inside. You know what I mean? But sometimes they have that veracity in them, and like all men, and I'll say this too. If you snapping on Jamal for this, how many times have you done this shit in public? Got mad at a bill, got mad at a basketball game, got mad at a dominoes game. Now I understand, but at the end of the day, man, we got to start grading it on a man scale. All right, let's just call it a buck. It's like men, men mad at other men for like having sex with other women. No man should ever be like disgruntled at another man for having sex with another woman, whether he's married, whether he's engaged, whether at the end of the day, because you know somebody that did it. All right. And if you want to hold anybody accountable, hold your circle of influence accountable, man. We got to start grading this shit on man scales. At the end of the day, what he did was wrong, and he's gonna get a slap on the wrist. And I want him to learn from this. And I'm not gonna say that this, how they say marijuana is the gateway drug. Yeah, I want him to learn from. But at the end of the day, we've all done something like this in our life as a man. I don't give a fuck. He's a fight. Just as a man, someone shortchanged you $7, someone cut you off. It's just that you're not famous. You know what I mean? The police, maybe chose to want to press charges. And honestly, I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. He um this didn't have to this didn't have to um um get picked up by the police. Come on, man. For real. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I mean? If Jermall had did something, what he did was stupid. But this could have been fixed with one person on his team saying, you know what, here, I apologize. You know, he's just having a bad night. You know, I mean, it is what it is. How much is the bill? $200. You mind if I tip you $100? Waitresses and waiters make minimum wage all across America. They live off of tips. This could have been squashed right then and there. All right, so let this be a lesson learned to your team. Someone got to think big picture. If I was there, I would have took out my credit card. If his credit card don't work, I know it's probably a big party, whatever. I don't care. Pay it now. And Jermall, you be the man that you say you are and pay him back. I would have took out my credit card. I don't care how many people it was. If I'm with friend A who has a public profile. No. Hold up. How much is it? I would have stepped in the middle of it. What's the point of having a big party if no one's going to step up? Come on, man. Man, we got to start doing a better job at protecting the. I know I don't went everywhere in this video, because I'm doing this video in real time. All these thoughts are coming to my head as I'm doing this video. But at the end of the day, someone should have stepped up. You know what I mean? Be like, hold up, I got it. Like, oh, it's $200? Okay, here's $400. Let's just get the hell out of here. I apologize. I saw on TMZ that they called. No, it shouldn't even got that far. It shouldn't even got that far. And I stand on that. So Jermall's Charlo circle of friends need to be held accountable in this. And I know Jermall, I know the bigger picture is Jermall got to be disciplined and be mild-mannered or whatever. What word you see the bigger picture, right? I get all of that, and you're right. I'm a firm believer in personal accountability, and someone should have stepped up because they know Jermall Charlo. I don't know Jermall Charlo, but I know if I see Jermall Charlo revving up, I got to be the person like, well, what's the problem? Okay, here. I got it, Jermall. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I apologize. Because Jermall Charlo got to know who he is. He's in Houston. He's a big fish in Houston. All right. A $300 problem got him a mugshot. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to do better. We got to do better. A $1,000 bill got him a mugshot that's going to be on the internet forever. That's where I'm at with it. It's a petty crime. Nothing's going to happen. Barbershop Fred ain't coming down on Jermall Charlo. I'm just using this as a lesson to be learned to everybody. If you're a millionaire, your circle of friends shouldn't be broke. Because I know somebody gonna say, oh, maybe they ain't had the money. Man, if you got 10 people there, 4 people should be able to pay the bill, man. You know what I mean? You want to be the only person with all the money. You know what I mean? Anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Jermall Charlo, man, go. Man, you live on an estate, man. Go have fun with your kids, man. Go throw that football around. It's football season. Man, go live your best life, man. Be disciplined. And this is a slap on the wrist because we live in America, man. So stop acting like we don't live in America, man, and make the proper adjustments and live a great life. All right. And that's is what it is. So anyways, man, I appreciate y'all. 9 Wives. Y'all want to see the trailer again on the way out? Why not, man? Why not, man? Click the link in the bio so you guys can watch it. And it's an incredible film.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Good evening, messenger.
Allahu Akbar, Allah.
You convinced us that you were the last messenger.
Allahu Akbar.
How many other bastard children do you have?
Allahu Akbar.
Barbershop conversations, man. You guys have a splendid evening. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Click the link in the bio to watch 9 Wives. Peace.